Hello everyone, so the Ankalaev Walker 2 fight card just got done, and that was a phenomenal card, especially for a free fight card. So let's get into it. The first fight of the night, we have Joshua Van knocking out Bunez. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second there. He knocked out Bunez in the first round, TKO. Looked phenomenal, very good pace going into it, all the way up into the finish. Joshua Van is only 22 years old. He is looking phenomenal so far. And Nicholas Mota absolutely dog-walked Tom Nolan. First round knockout. Mota hit him with very hard shots, very good timing on the counter. Dropped him, smoked him via ground and pound. On to the third fight. Gian Silva was looking very good at the start. Great takedowns, hard shots. Weston Wilson looked fucking horrible, let's be honest. And Gian Silva got the win. Guy was barking everywhere. Had weird-ass glasses on his cornerman. Not sure what that was all about, but it was entertaining at least. Look forward to his next fight, especially if he could show up and look like the way he did tonight. Then on to the fourth fight. We have Basharat. Looked great against Lapilus. For the most part, let's be honest, he had the most boring fight of the night. Minus the Arlovsky-Waldo fight, but we'll be getting into that shortly. But yeah, Basharat looked very good. Very solid on the feet, very solid on the ground. Didn't ever have any giant holes. They got a very easy, dominant win over Lapilus. And yeah, let's move on. Marcus McGee, the beast himself. He had a very fast-paced, high volume, hitting really hard. Gaston got a little too cocky, especially in that second round where he got caught, smiled a bit. Then, yeah, he just kept getting caught with shit, but Gaston's a beast too. I didn't realize how fucking tough he was, but yeah, the guy was game the whole time, up until the finish. Yeah, Marcus McGee continues his 100% finish rate and got the win via wheel kick, or spinning wheel kick. Yeah. Must see TV, Marcus McGee. On to the next one. Matthew Semmelsberger versus Preston Parsons. Parsons is looking very good on the feet. Picks his shots well. Parsons easily took the first round. Semmelsberger started the second round off very aggressive. Then eventually Parsons gets him on the ground, finishes via armbar. Or he doesn't finish it, but he gets a very tight armbar, my bad. Semmelsberger gets out. But Semmelsberger is very clearly hurt, but he's hiding it well. And Preston Parsons ends up getting the unanimous decision. Finishes the third round really well. Threatens another submission in the third round via guillotine, but doesn't quite get it. Looked great in the clinch. Preston Parsons also didn't take much damage, which is impressive because if you've seen Matthew Semmelsberger previously, he hits pretty fucking hard and he hits often. On to the next fight, the heavyweights. Andrei Arlovsky and Waldo Cortez Acosta. Not a great fight, I'm going to be honest. I was impressed with Arlovsky. Just guy's like 44 years old at heavyweight. He's been in it for a very long time. I saw a fight poster back in 2004, I believe. It might have been 2008. But regardless, in the single digits in the 2000s. Headlining a pay-per-view at the Taj Mahal. Guy's been in it for a very long time. Still looking pretty decent. Arlovsky threw a lot of volume, a lot of pitter-patter shots, just trying to keep Waldo at range and Waldo just kept landing the heavier shots, but not really dropping him too bad, except for one time, I believe, at the end of the second round. He dropped him pretty good. But yeah, pretty dominant performance by Waldo. He got the unanimous decision. I thought Arlovsky took the first round, but it doesn't really matter. The winner won. On to the next fight, Phil Hawes versus Bruno Ferreira. Phil Hawes, such a sad story. He looks great until he gets touched on the chin. If you swapped this guy's chin with Marvin Vettori, he would be a champion without a doubt. But with a chin like that, you gotta have that conversation with your fighter as a coach and get him to either help you coach or have him retire altogether. But yeah, Phil Hawes shouldn't be fighting professionally anymore. Dominant win by Bruno Ferreira. Doesn't take away anything from him. He looked phenomenal. Hits really hard. Great defense. And yeah, Bruno looked strong as hell. Great defense. Dominant win with the knockout. On to the next round. Ricky Simón versus Mario Bautista. They started off the fight scrapping. Both of them looked very good at the start. Ricky Simón looked a little too tentative at moments, not picking his shots real well. Mario Bautista had fantastic takedown defense. Really good volume, throwing a lot of shots. Mario just doesn't hit very hard, but he's very good everywhere, minus the power. And yeah, you saw that last night. He was definitely a problem for Ricky Simón. I think he took a lot of people off guard with that performance. On to the next one. Jim Miller versus Benitez. They started off scrapping, landing often. Both of them had pretty good defense. Both of them had a lot of experience going into it. Gabriel Benitez had 35 fights. Well, that was his 35th fight going into it. And Jim Miller, he's been around for fucking ever. Everybody knows that. The guy's 40 years old, I believe. Maybe 44. But yeah, still looked phenomenal. Got the win via third round via face crank, which is fucking rough. But Jim Miller takes another dub. Unsurprisingly, I think most people picked him to win. And on to the main event, Ankalaev versus Walker. Before this fight even started, it was looking a bit odd. Johnny Walker came out repping the Irish flag, which I understand. He lives there. His wife is there. You know, he's an honorary Irishman at this point. Johnny Walker also went to go give his coach Kavanaugh his jacket. Threw it right past him. Kavanaugh had to go find it, grab it, come back. Then we continued on to the fight. They start off the fight. Walker's doing some crazy weird shit. Not sure. I mean, I know why he's doing it. He doesn't box to save his life. But Walker's throwing a lot of weird shit as usual. Both of them looking pretty hesitant to really commit to any big shots. Eventually, in the second round, Johnny Walker came in, went to tag him with a straight right hand. He did hit him, but Ankalaev was quick on the counter. Countered him with a fucking 1-2 down the pipe, dropped him bad. Followed up with a shot right to the fucking nose. Definitely broke that shit. And yeah, Ankalaev smoked Walker unsurprisingly. I thought he was going to win by decision because, I mean, look at Ankalaev's last few performances. They haven't been very fun. But he's still a great fighter regardless. When he does get a finish, they're almost always very entertaining, and Ankalaev's going to be a problem in the future. Johnny Walker, I'm not sure what to do with Johnny Walker. Guy has a lot of potential, especially if he can learn, head movement and probably utilize the takedowns and ground and pound, and probably not stand up as much, even though it's much more fun. I think Johnny Walker could get a lot more wins if he started to wrestle fuck people a lot more. Because, the guy has a giant frame. He's strong as hell, hits hard. You mix that in with a stand-up, I think that he could rejuvenate that win streak pretty easily. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this fight? It was a phenomenal fight. Phenomenal fight card, I should say. Much better than most people expected. Especially with the Manel Cap and Mateus Nicolau fight falling off. But in hindsight, that might have slowed down the card, as Rigo said in the live chat. But yeah, again, let me know your guys' thoughts on the card. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. The quality will be going up very shortly. I have a PC, just got to get a microphone and a few other things. But yeah, this channel should be going off within the next month or two. I hope you guys enjoyed the fights, and I hope you have a great weekend.